think everybody's muted now. Is that what's happening? Everybody's muted?
Oh, I was muted. Whoopsies. Okay, well, whatever.
Okay. So that is today's Strange Face-a-thon.
Strange Face-a-thon.
The Strange Face-a-thon.
Oh, wait, too early.
No, that's the flashback. We are actually going to need a legit flashback rewind sound today, because we're going to have to rewind time to Tanya when Axel abandoned her to jail.
In the police. In the police station. Ugh. Hopefully I'm watching right now. I'm just checking on my
I don't know if Axel is
camera.
practicing his I sit very still or if his camera's frozen. Like, I legit don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty good.
Nobody
Oh,
knows.
wow, that was fucking amazing!
It gets everybody, man.
Holy shit!
It
That
gets
was pretty
everyone.
good, wasn't it?
Oh my god! Wow. Wow. No, that's pretty good.
Look
You
at
know
it.
what? That
I
was.
don't
I
even
am
know.
so amused that we'll not crack a bald joke till at least 4.
Is this a life model?
405.
29 successes. That's a lot of successes there, Jack.
Yeah, well, look at how many dice he rolled.
Damn, son.
78. 29 to 78 is actually a pretty decent ratio there.
Not bad.
All right.
25
As long as
successes.
it's divisible by 4.
So
Yeah.
all right. This is week 8 of. I think it's week 8. I hope it's week 8. I'll have to go double check.
Maybe.
It's week unknown.
It's
Uncounted?
weekends.
Today is week
Google.
8 of Darkness Rising. If you guys were here on my channel earlier this week, you may have noticed we playing some Dungeons and Dragons as well on Fridays at 9 o'clock in the morning EST. It's pretty fucking hot shit. But so we've got just like that,
Just like that.
just like that.
Just that one eye, though. The rest of him.
Poof.
Eh.
Wait, we're spinning it. We're spinning it. We're spinning it. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's the spinning. And now we're zooming out. So you're not working with me here, optical. I can't work with
Oh
this.
my God.
I can't work with
He's
this.
doing his thing.
All right.
He's doing the thing.
So yeah, we're gonna get right into it, I think, because I am fucking eager to play. I have my wine.
You have your wine.
And your hot chocolate.
It's red wine too, because what kind of wine is that?
It's red. I have no
Red,
idea. It was in a bottle.
Wine
And
What are the bottles
motherfucking
goes to my head, yeah. Great
All
song.
right.
I gotta listen to that song now.
All right. So
Great song about a great subject matter.
Here's the deal, all right? We're gonna as the show goes on, all right? If one of the players does something that you find really amusing, really entertaining, that really, like works with you, the viewer, or that you think is really characterizing of their character. Somebody role plays really well, or if somebody does something fucking amazing, you shout "beat" in all caps, just like Pluto Fairy there. Beat! And if I Bert,
Oh, baby Bert.
God, hold on.
Bird?
Bert, Bert. So
You could also
if,
shout for Ernie?
no. No. Beat Pook with the Bert and Ernie. No. So if the audience feels somebody has done a good job of making their time at the show better off, if you guys feel like you are entertained, shout beat if something is awesome. It's gonna take a lot of people shouting beat, right? Like not every beat shout that you make will go, but if the masses as a whole speak and the populace demands a beat, then the players will get a beat. What that does, that gives them more XP, and they're gonna need every last ounce of XP, especially Levi, because he is straight fucked.
I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh, permanently? Let's find out.
I don't know.
Okay, so
No, not permanently. Like I said, I've
You're
got 2
all in the
plans for
hospital. I
fixing
leave
it.
for 1 week, and you're all in the hospital. And
Hey, listen,
man,
I'm
Lava
very-
Tanya turns her back for 5 minutes, and
5
Levi
minutes.
is
Lucky
killing
is gone.
Axel, and Axel is shooting Levi, and Jack is stealing coffee from innocent coffee vendors. Like,
Yeah, but that's
Faking
not,
he's a
that's
doctor.
not anything different. That's not anything out of the norm that I steal coffee from people.
That's
you're
true.
so
His
lucky
first coffee
somebody
he
didn't
stole
like
was
grab
from
you. It
Tiff.
was like, doctor,
Or
you
from
need to go
Axel.
help this patient while you were with your coffees. That would have been. I'm on break. Go find someone else.
Exactly. That's what we're doing.
all right.
All right.
So with that out of the way, if you guys haven't yet, all right, we're gonna run down the list here. We got at Nerd Community, at Pythagatron, at Pluto Fairy. That's how I remember that. At
Fairy. Yep.
Fairy, at Optical. If you are a Twitterite,
What about me?
a tweet. If you're a twat, all right.
you're a twit.
If you're a twit, all right, and you like tweeting, those are the handles you should be following right now. Oh yeah, and also
What is it me or does Twitter like seem strangely sexual? Like, let me tweet you.
Oh baby,
I'm gonna tweet you like nobody's twat before.
What?
That was mildly inappropriate.
all right, so
Ridiculous. I
those
love
are the
it.
Twitter handles you should be
Hey
following.
Piff. Hey Piff.
Let me tweet you, baby.
Hey, Grant, it's 4:05. You can make gold
I-
as a pit again.
I need an adult. I need an adult and not one of the ones in this channel.
All right,
I
so
am an adult.
at the start of the show, just in case we got anybody here
right.
who's new, I like to go around and introduce the cast of characters. All right, and then once we get the cast of characters, I'll give you the playbook, the play-by-play of what's happened so far. So, Jack,
Yes.
tell me a little bit about yourself. Pretend people in the audience have no idea who Jack is. All right.
I'm Jack. I would like to have a job, but I can't. Because things and reasons. I have lots of friends, though. They all help me.
He doesn't know what he is anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm in the hospital. My friends are in the hospital.
He's a one-man Katrina.
No, but Jack is a very, very loyal person. He's very loyal to his friends. He also doesn't really give too much information at times. Well, all the time.
I was about to say, it's not just
I'm pretty
at
certain
times.
actually one of your archetypical tropes for your character is never the whole truth.
Yeah, never gives the whole truth at all. And he likes to take indirect approaches to things. Like, he's not very direct at all, but he'll do things.
And Jack has been developing a strange power, hasn't he?
Yeah, Jack is an interesting person. Let's just put it that way.
Jack, for the audience, who Optical's getting a character, and Jack doesn't like telling anybody anything, but Jack
He's
has
not telling
something.
a story.
Jack
That's
has
the
a
greatest
book.
part.
Jack has been communicating with this book, right? It seems to have some sense. He seems to know things. This book, and he also has been able to start getting into people's heads recently.
Yeah, so he's able to like know what people are thinking, essentially.
Yep.
And
he recently
can be,
attempted to
like-
make somebody think something.
wait, what?
He recently attempted to make somebody think something.
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
have worked
he-
too if it weren't for you meddling hulks.
Yeah, he tried to get in Levi's head and make him do stuff.
I've tried to put like I'm trying to practice now, like pushing thoughts into people's heads to see if that could work, and it almost did. It totally did work. Technically, it worked. Technically, it worked.
Levi was calm as fuck.
Yeah.
Levi was got the beast in his head though was not so happy.
Yeah, no. But he's also very much like he knows when he should have people with him and never when he can take things alone.
Right.
Like he's not reckless, but at the same time he knows his limits essentially.
Yep. All right. So Axel.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, son?
I'm Officer Omega. All right, I'm gonna save the voice because I'm gonna lose it. All right, yeah. It requires water at my side.
Or
I am
coffee.
a officer. I'm a police officer in the city. I have a wife, no kids, and I'm all about trying to be the best officer, fighting crime, cleaning the streets, all that good shit. The main tropes. Let me say the main tropes. That
Yeah,
way,
main
kinda
tropes.
Mission comes first. A mission always comes first. No man left behind, right? That mentality, and to always be prepared. His insecurity is looking weak, right? So there's some times where he doesn't want to look weak, so he acts in his particular way. And one of his virtue is honesty. He's always and brutally honest.
Dance.
Yeah, doing the
Except with himself.
yeah.
He's not terribly good at that.
He's a complicated character.
+1 healing casseroles.
+1.
+1 healing casseroles.
Yes, legendary casseroles.
His wife is legendary.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome in last episode with Helga.
Yeah.
I remember Helga. I don't know if that's her name.
I got a whole bag of with your name on it.
All right. So Axel has recently been developing a power as well. Axel has started to develop some kind of like telekinetic.
Shazam!
Yeah.
Shazam! That's the taste.
Oh, he actually did that during the scene.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, it was great. It was even
that
better
was
live.
fantastic.
It was even better live. And so Axel has been slowly, like last session, he actually managed to conjure up his like telekinetic kind of blast, and it saved him
Electric
from
thunder.
Electric thunder. That's what we decided to call it.
Electric thunder.
And then Levi,
Yep.
why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, son?
Well, he's a quiet, mild-mannered individual who runs an antique shop. He's trying to raise his sister, and unfortunately, ever since his superpower started developing, he's got some serious rage issues, which have very nearly gotten him and several other people killed. Let's see. His main tropes are he's very direct, completely the opposite of Jack. He will hold a grudge till the bitter end, and he is loyal to a fault. He does not question his friends or his family if they make, questionable decisions, and he doesn't hold it against them if they don't, give the whole truth and all the time.
You can't see it, but you might be able to hear Matt staring at Optical right now, like.
Yes. His insecurity is he has problems with people who are more successful than him at something. It makes him ticked off. He's got envy issues, and then his virtue is that he will do the right thing at any cost.
All right, and Tanya, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, girl?
All right, girl.
It's a
All
girl.
right.
A real girl.
Holy shit! It's a woman.
It's a grill. No, I'm actually a gas-powered grill.
Propane.
Propane and propane accessories.
Tanya sells grills and grills
I
accessories.
sell no, I charcoal. Come on, man. I know amateur over here. Yeah, gotta get that char. Okay, anyways, Tanya Louder is an interesting character. She's in college right now, not doing so great. Just got kicked out by her parents because a little bit of her backstory is that until I had a brother. I have a twin brother, but he disappeared when I was 7, and so. And my parents presume he's dead. I think he's still alive. I'm going to college for data forensics so that I can like work on trying to find him. And my parents think I'm batshit crazy because of that. They thought I was supposed to be something super smart. Didn't turn out that way. And so I've been kicked out from my parents' house. Currently, I had a good night's sleep. I'm in jail now. I slept with the family's. What was his name?
Hey,
Hold on,
on the bright side, once
What
again,
was his name? Don't even remember his name.
On the bright
Don't
side,
even
once
remember.
again.
Do you want the help, or did you take a note?
Judas.
Judas,
No,
yes.
Judas Kennington.
Pluto
Yeah,
Fairy,
I
ladies and
had
gentlemen,
notes.
Pluto Fairy is the one person at this table who actually takes notes.
I
don't
have
need to take
$50.
What are notes?
I told you, Judas Kennington is going to school for microbiology. He's a rich kid. He's actually nice, and I totally had sex with him. Those are my notes. So
You're
yeah,
actually
no,
right. I totally had sex.
and I
with
believe
him.
this is how we all met. We all ended up getting called to his brother Jeremiah's mansion.
So the story
Rhea.
so far, ladies and
Sorry,
gents.
story. Yeah, but
Story
I'm
so far.
really quick. Hold
Oh,
on. Let
go
me
ahead.
go. I'm optimistic. I don't lose hope. I always try to help others. My insecurity is that I'm overly happy and hopeful because I'm truly a miserable wreck inside who deserves to be hated. Or at least, that's what I tell myself. And then my virtue is that I have indomitable optimism for the sake of others. So
You guys,
all right,
everything will work
story.
out fine. I'm fucked. But you guys. Yep.
Everybody's good, right? Woo!
Dojul is on point. Dojul didn't just get a first name. Dojul gets the last name,
Yeah,
too.
Kennington.
That is a
Yeah.
loyal fan, motherfucker.
Right there, guys.
You know what? Add 10. Dojul. What? It pays to be my friend, alright? It pays to be my friend. You understand? Okay, so okay, so the story so far.
You got a trivia question. Boom. 10 suds.
Boom.
All right,
10 cents.
so
All right, so
the story so far.
our story began this story began with Axel being called in to the manor estates of one Jeremiah Kennington. Jeremiah Kennington is a young boy who has inherited a multi-trillion-dollar business in managing closed gated communities for very rich and very exclusive people, rock stars and celebrities and so on. Jeremiah has been doing his best to deal with the stress of trying to run a business, and it's shocking that he's actually seeing profits right now. And his older brother, Judas, is kind of like the family derp. And his younger sister has not taken well. Their parents both, like the family's parents had died. And basically Kennington called in Axel on recommendation of the mayor because Axel had proven himself so helpful in the past couple of months dealing with all these very strange cases that seem awfully like possessions, but that never happened, so that's not possible.
So it's meth labs.
Yeah, it was meth labs all over the place. Drugs. It's crazy. It's this new drug that's going around. But so
They just keep exploding.
what happened was that was Levi was pulled in at the same time with a special antique for one of Kennington's collections. Tanya actually goes to college with Judas, the elder brother of the three of the rich family, and Judas has a crush on Tanya, and so Tanya's been staying there, except for last night where she spent the night in jail. The murder case that Axel had been called in on was that every night under the full moon, somebody gets murdered in one of the Kennington estates, in one of the gated communities. It's always a different community, or most of the time, like, you know, details are a little hairy. But the one crime scene we have seen was it was a wreck. The building was trashed. There were blood and guts smeared all over the walls. It was awful. It was disgusting. And so that's where we started last session. Long story short, Axel fell down a hole. And while he was falling down a hole, he was investigating a crime scene. He fell down a hole, and it looked pretty desperate. So Tanya, who should not have been sneaking around at that point, jumped down the hole after him to go help. Jack French fell down a manhole. He was following a very mysterious blind man who he knew could drive. And Levi, I forget what the fuck. What was it? Was it the rabbit?
Yeah, it was a rabbit.
How the
And
fuck
then he
did
tripped
you...
and fell.
It's always the rabbit.
You got hit in the head. You hit yourself in the head with a trash can, or rather,
Yeah.
gravity hit you in the head with a trash can,
Yeah.
and you fell down. And the characters all encountered a new species of leaf fairies who informed the party that the party was
Any species of fairies is new.
any species of fairy is new. And the party was informed by the leaf fairies that the leaflings, as they chose to be called, I think. And they did magic with dancing. That was their way of doing magic, which is why occasionally you'll just see Pluto fairies start dancing like this. Okay, that's fairy magic.
I
And,
know this one.
The leaflings informed the party that the party was apparently the chosen ones, the messiahs that would save the world from the oncoming darkness that would consume all. And that was a little disconcerting for some of the party members who had actually had encounters with something that could only be described as the darkness.
Looking at you, Axel.
And so there was that. And then once they, as they transitioned from fairyland into normal mortal reality, Jack French just woke up on a couch like it had been a dream the whole time, and Axel Omega woke up in the hospital like he'd been in an accident. Levi and Tanya, however, did not get, they didn't pass their dancing magic rolls, and so Levi was sent hurtling through space and crashed into his living room through the window in the front of his house violently and was wounded. And then Tanya crashed in a police station and was promptly arrested because she tried to run away after literally crashing through the ceiling of a police station.
I just fled. I fled. I did the worst thing ever.
For the record,
I believe
for the,
it was
record
you
the
fucking
phrase,
fled.
the phrase "I
fled.
fucking flee" has been used at least 2 different game tables since that night that I play at. Right? Like, people are quoting you. And by the way, Pluto, you need to know, Jen asked me, is Pluto Fairy playing today?
Yay! I have a fan.
So what had
Just
happened
fun, and I'm so happy.
from there was Levi decided that he was going to try and call on the supernatural power he'd encountered in a previous adventure, where in his moment of desperation, his darkest hour, he went berserk like the Hulk, and his wounds healed, and he became this lopsided, muscular monstrosity. And in an attempt to regenerate his wounds, he didn't stop to think that maybe all of those things are tied together and will activate together again. So he hulked out and raged out and went flying. His wounds were healed, but he hulked out. And in the process of hulking out, nearly killed Axel and Jack, and then got himself hit by a couple of cars and wound up in the hospital with Axel. Jack is fine. Jack is also at the hospital. And that's where we left off last week. But before we get to the adventures of the Three Stooges, we're going to rewind time, and we're going to do some in-character stuff with Tanya, because Tanya was put in jail when she crashed through the ceiling of the police station, and her one call was to Axel Omega, and his answer was, "Sorry, I'm busy. I'll come get you later." Shame on you,
I don't
Axel.
know that. I don't.
Shame on you.
I don't know that. I don't know what happened, but he's still not here.
That is that. And can I get a rewind, because this is going to be happening before all the craziness of last week? Can I get a
All right.
3,
So we did this.
2, 1. You know what, Jack? You know what, Jack? Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Why did I have to do this? Why did I have to bring that
Yeah,
up?
you brought this on yourself.
Come on,
He's
come
the
on,
one that
Jack.
introduced this,
Come on, do
and
it.
now he's like, no, I
Come
don't
on, Jack.
do it. It's
Come
not
on.
cool
Okay,
anymore.
come on.
No.
You guys turned it
Okay.
into a meme, and then
Okay.
you beat it in the ground,
Okay,
and
that's
I don't
what-
want to do it anymore.
Okay, you see what I'm doing up here, right? You see, can you see this? Like, if I were to just like imagine the pile of rocks, motherfucker, like the rocks. There we go. Just like dumping them all over you. All right, just rocks, bitch. All right, so Tanya.
All right.
long have I
Axel
tells you that he will be back for you later.
Okay, so I'm like, okay. And then I think I asked him if he was wearing a seatbelt, and he just hung up on me.
Yes.
So, are you wearing a
and,
seatbelt? Click. I remember. So yeah, I guess that's where I left off.
Yeah, that's where you left off. So you hang up the phone, right? And the cops will roughly put you in a cell.
That's not very nice.
They will put you in a cell, and
General pop or my own cell? Here,
Yeah,
what are we
your
talking
general
about?
pop. Your general
Okay.
pop. Here, all right?
Well, at least you won't be bored.
There's drunkards. There's vagrants, and it's not a good
Is
crowd.
there a seat? That's all I care about. Is
Yeah,
there
there's a seat. There's a seat. All right. And so
So
you're surrounded by all these big, hairy dudes and big, hairy women.
Is she in a dwarven city?
Yes, she is.
Mystic.
There is a dwarven city deep within the depths of the police station of the 13th precinct.
We had to go down a couple of flights of stairs.
Right. Yeah, just like casually waltz into the side of a mountain.
The lights slowly turn to sconces.
Yeah.
You're like,
okay,
wait a
so-
minute.
What's going on here? You start hearing like Scottish drinking shanties on your way down. You're not certain where it's coming from. No,
So,
for
yeah,
real. I
will attempt to take a seat and just kind of wait
Yeah.
for.
So hold on.
I did break the ceiling. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay for that. Oh, sweet, is it a pimp?
Shit.
Oh my god, it's totally. Oh my god. He's got a squeegee too. Who let you in here with a squeegee? They confiscate shit when they put you in jail.
Girl, I got friends,
All right,
alright?
I'm literally. If he's the only
You
one
said-
holding like squeegee, I'm gonna look at. How did you get a squeegee in here?
He says, girl, I got friends. What you in for?
Oh my
Did
god.
you hear that very loud crash approximately 12 hours ago?
I damn sure did, Ziddle.
What?
That was a little bit of me right there.
Girl, you know how to make some noise. I got a party for you when we get out of here.
Okay, sure, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna. Is he near? Like, where is he in relation to where I'm sitting?
He's
by the
next to
way?
you. He's next to you.
Okay,
The
he's
only-
sitting
the only
next to
open
me.
spot next to this guy.
Hey, dude. So you just gotta treat people like people, and they don't bug you. So.
So you got a name, little thing?
A little thing. Oh man, I love this guy. Lucky.
Your name's Lucky?
His name's Lucky.
I got a cousin named Lucky.
Is he lucky?
My cousin's Irish.
Is he lucky? Or she? I don't know, actually. You haven't...
Neither is he
Are they
or
lucky?
she.
What?
Don't
Just
you be
Irish?
judging.
Hey, no, just... Okay. No, that's cool. Just Irish. That's
Don't you
fine.
be doing no judging. Girl, you in the
I
jail
ain't
cell. You ain't up
I was
on
gonna say,
that courtroom
I ain't
shit.
got no place to judge here, bro. I ain't got no... I'm sitting right next to you.
I like you. Are you trying to say something? You trying to say something? You think you ain't got room to judge because you sit next to me? You think sitting next to me? Girl, you should be fucking out. Where's my... Hold my chain! Hold my chain! And he starts like pulling all his stuff off, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait.
Did his hat fall off?
Right? His hat falls off. He's fucking, hold my
I
chain! And
actually
people like,
pick it
what
up and hand it back to him.
the... And so he's
Be
like,
I'm not here.
Thank you. Hold my chain! He like throws it off, right? and he like, he pulls it. You don't know where this knife came from. Right? But I was like, what the fuck? This dude's like, he's tripping on some shit, right?
Okay. Can I make a roll to kick him in the nuts?
Alright, so let's get this handled good and proper. Let's get this handled good and proper. Let's roll initiative, alright?
Okay.
Oh my god.
He threw his hat down. Oh my god, I'm giggling because I gave him his hat and he threw it back down.
I am seeing a lot
do
of
laugh at
cuts.
that. My character actually laughs at that.
Beard.
Alright,
Okay, that's me. Alright.
What is initiative again? I'm sorry, we totally just copied each other too. Get out of my head. That's Jack's job.
Your initiative is it's on the front page of your character sheet.
Oh, okay, so wait, no, that's power initiative. Is
No.
that?
No, it's initiative. It's 4.
Initiative.
Okay, so that is initiative. Okay, cool. No,
Yeah.
I've never actually had to like
I have no
roll
idea
initiative.
if this pimp is black, Dojil. I really don't. He
So he is
a pimp. He is a pimp of indiscriminate ethnicity.
Maybe he's a delicious caramel color. Nobody knows. You can't tell.
I bet you he's related to that lady who lives in Short Bushes.
Possibly.
Oh my
Possibly.
god.
All right, so what did you get for
Okay, so
initiative
yeah,
check?
5.
Oh, you're
5.
still wrong. You're still wrong. Oh no,
Wait,
not
no.
5 dice.
What the
Slash
hell are you
roll.
doing?
Slash roll 1d10 plus 5.
Okay, 1d10 plus 5 slash roll 1d10 slash 1d. It's literally slash. How do I do the actual macro?
Slash roll.
I don't.
Slash roll space. 1d10 plus 5.
No
One
spaces
of
in
these
between
days.
that shit, right? Okay.
Oh shit!
I got
Okay,
13.
so he's
Wow.
got a fucking knife and he's gonna shank you. That is his declaration. What is your declaration? You gonna kick him in the nuts?
Yes, I would like to disable this man, and that is how I've been taught to do so. Kick
All
him
right.
in the nuts.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll me strength plus brawl minus 3.
Oh God.
You can
Minus
spend a
3
point of-
because he has 3
Strength plus brawl.
Yes, Pythagoras, that is my exact reasoning.
Okay, so 1d10 minus 3.
Okay, no, what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll. Okay, here's how you make this roll, right? So what's your strength?
Yeah. My strength is 1.
Okay, what's your brawl?
What's a brawl?
Okay, so you got 0 brawl. All right, so
Yeah.
you got 1 dice. Okay, and you're gonna roll that 1d10. But before you make this roll, all right, and this is gonna be from the macros you made way back. Okay, before you make that roll, you have the option to spend a point of willpower to really kick him in the fucking nuts, right? That'll give you a plus. That'll give you a plus 3 dice, and it'll work out to just 3 dice.
The 1. Okay, it'll work out to just
It'll
3
work out.
dice.
I'll go easy on you right now, and if you spend a point of willpower, you get 3 dice total to kick him in the nuts.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll spend.
Alright.
I'll spend. Yes, I need 3 dice because I have 0 brawls.
All right.
So, all right. Oh God, hold on. I have a chat thing here. There we go. Boom! I kick somebody else in the
Nice.
nuts. I was like,
You
ooh.
do not kick anybody in the nuts, apparently.
You want to botch?
So
I
then.
don't want to botch. No, I don't want to botch. Not this. The guy's got a knife.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
No.
All right. So Pluto. So Tanya, what is your defense?
Literally, like if he's like this. Oh wait,
No,
my
the
actual
stat.
defense.
What is your defense?
Yeah.
3.
Not how are you? 3. You actually have a defense.
How am I
That's-
defending myself? Hey.
Yeah, okay. So basically, like, you rear up to kick at this guy's nuts, right? And he does this,
Right
it looks like a
nuts.
fucking Michael Jackson dance move, where like his knees close in and his feet spread out, right? And he slaps his hand down like, whoosh, and he catches your ankle, right? And he goes, "Bitch, please!" Right? And he's gonna take a swing. He's gonna take a swing, all right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And he is gonna whiff. And like the whole crowd of people in this jail cell.
Look
start,
at these
like,
two fucking jokers.
Making
Look at
room,
these two
right?
idiots.
Yeah, right. Like, and that's and that's this pimp has made enough fucking noise at this point, right? That you think that's what draws the police's attention, all right?
Oh no.
But that's not what draws the police's attention. Instead, police officer walks up to the gates. And he is bang, bang, bang with his nightstick on the thing, right? And everybody like stops, and the pimp's like, "What?" Like, just
He's got a fucking knife.
pimp's
This
like, "What?"
motherfucker's got a fucking knife.
Like
You
it's
put him in
completely
here with
fine,
us.
right? Like there's nothing. Oh, like well, oh, like he's been interrupted or whatever the fuck he was doing, right? And the police is like, "What the fuck you doing with a knife? You out! You over here! Put knife down!" And he pulls out his gun, right? Knife down! The pimp's like, all right, shit, son, shit. He puts his knife down, right? You
Oh,
out,
jeez.
out! Hey, I got a bitch over here that needs a bitching! Everybody, like somebody else, what's up, bitching? Shut up and get over here!
Give it to him anyways.
Fucking police officer's pissed. He has no idea what he's talking about anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's talking about anymore.
Bitching. He
He's
doesn't
a
even know.
bitching.
He's
All
just
right.
using words.
Whatever, he just cards it. And he said, and like, the pimp gets like escorted out, right? And the police officer then looks. He says, "You fell to the ceiling, right?"
Allegedly. Allegedly, yes. And I'm gonna be like super sheepish about it.
Oh my god. Allegedly.
But no, allegedly, maybe, yes, perhaps.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh man.
I'm
Okay.
just as surprised as you are. I'm gonna just start talking, and it's gonna be super nervous and awkward. Sorry, am I gonna get? How much trouble am I gonna get? Like, I'm just gonna start panicking.
Okay, so
I didn't mean to cause that fight. I'm so sorry. I had a knife.
allegedly.
It's just shit's pouring out of my mouth.
So you just start like word vomiting everywhere.
Just word vomit.
And like
I'm so sorry. I didn't.
he's just gonna like take you by the shoulder and like drag you into like out of the ocean of deadly pimps, right?
Okay.
Hey,
There was only
Ocean of
one deadly
deadly
pimp.
pimps.
I ain't got no beef with any of the other
Bitch,
pimps. That guy was clearly on
You look
something.
at the map, right? You got like the Black Sea to the north, and like the Lake of Diamonds to the east, and then
Yes.
the Ocean of Pimps is down south. I mean,
I like how there's no bikers anywhere in this at all.
no, they're all pimps, no
Ocean of
bikers.
pimps.
No bikers.
Well, I have managed to wade out of this
That's
ocean
because
of pimps.
Axel Omega has cleaned up this town.
Yeah.
All right, there are no more bikers in jail.
That was an officer's promise.
Yeah. All right, that's how that
All right.
happens.
First.
So where am I going to another cell, or am I going to like a room?
Okay.
God, I'm in so much trouble.
Okay, so pimps better look out!
Next.
Oh my god. Wow.
Shut up, I'm
Ouija,
drinking.
bro. What was
allowed.
what I was
Wow.
about to say?
I'm allowed,
Yeah.
okay? I'm
Switches.
the GM. Okay, I can do that. I can
Hot
I
chocolate
can
was
I can make up
actually-
theme songs.
Bailey's, just a cup of Bailey's with a little bit of cocoa in it, maybe, and some vodka.
No, he's the biker buster. The place is full of pimps. There are no bikers because he's already busted all the bikers. You see?
That's right. He
That's
has,
how that goes.
yeah.
All right, so you're gonna be like dragged down a hallway, and it's not that they're like rough to the point of hurting you, but you are small and helpless, and they are not, right?
I have a 0 brawl and a 1 strength.
Right. And these dudes probably have like 3 strength and 3 brawl.
It's
So
probably not, yeah.
beat you with your own pimp.
Come smack a pimp with another pimp.
So you get like thrown into an interrogation room, right? And this and then you're just left there. There's nothing in this room. It is a concrete room with a big window. You've seen enough cop shows to know what.
Is there
with
is there
a
a
mirror?
mirror?
Yeah, the mirrored window, right? And like the lamp hanging from the ceiling,
Oh,
and
God.
like there's dust bunnies in the corners, right? And there's not. They didn't even paint the fucking room, right? The table is just. It's one of those like tables that you like one of those. It's one of those folding up like long tables you had in the cafeteria at school, right? And you've got like one of those aluminum fold up chairs that you're sitting in, and you're left by yourself.
All right. I don't have anything on me. Oh dear. Odds and bodkins. All right. Well, I've seen enough police officer shows to like wave at the two-way mirror. Maybe there's some. Hi. I'm really sorry about the ceiling. When I get a job, I'll pay for it. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna start talking to myself,
Yep.
or at least thinking I'm talking to someone.
All right, so
I'm just gonna sit down in the chair and just be like, "Oh, I'm so fucked.
so
Officer Axel needs to. Officer
after-
Omega needs to get here fast."
after a moment, a man will come in, and he's wearing like a duster, right? And his collar is unbuttoned at the top, right? His tie is like hanging loose, and his hair, like he's been working all day. He smells like cigarettes. He's got his badge hanging on a chain around his neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like shuffles in and rubs his hands through his hair and looks at fucking. I just get the fucking weird ones. And he sits down. He sits down from the table and he points across the table. Says, "Sit down."
Okay. What's your name?
I'll ask the questions here, all right, miss? What's your
Screech,
name?
did you hear my
Okay.
whisper?
Why?
Yes, I did.
Why
Okay.
can't I ask questions?
Oh my god.
This is what
I don't know why I'm here. I
Reverse
just
interrogation.
But I will pay for that, and I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get in any trouble, and I feel like I'm in a lot of trouble.
You want to stay out of trouble? You answer the questions.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name's Tanya Louder.
Hold on, I need like a. Okay, so you say your name's Tanya.
Yeah.
I got props. All right. So your name's Tanya Louder. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Why is
What-
that interesting?
What are you doing falling through ceilings?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, we get a lot of that.
Sometimes I forget where I am, and that is apparently one of those times where I forgot where I was, and I ended up in a police station roof, and I have no idea how. And I'm sorry I ran. I was scared. I'm
Ran
sorry.
because I was scared. I don't know how I got there. And what'd you say your name was again?
Tanya Louder?
You got any ID?
I have my I think you can, the bag that they have at the front probably has it if they took my stuff. You can check it.
All right.
Not lying.
Tanya Louder. You in the system? Save me some
Not-
time.
No, to the best of my knowledge, no.
Did they print you for school as a kid?
Oh, like that. Okay, I thought you meant like criminal system. Okay, yes. Yes. I'm actually going to insert Citytropolis Metropolis College here. Where are we? What's the name of our city?
It is a non-discriminate, unnamed city.
Yeah. I go to.
You go to
Blah,
the
blah,
high
blah.
school. You went to the high school.
Yeah, I went to the high school. Okay. Yeah.
I went to the high school. All right.
Citytropolis.
I'll go check that, and you sit tight here. All right. You
Can
sit
I
tight
get a
here.
glass of water?
No. And he'll he'll stand up.
Can
and
I get
like,
some food?
step out.
High
High school high.
Kogrim
The
just
mascots
walks
are
out.
other high schools. Citytropolis. All right, so you're left again. The ceiling lamp swings a little bit. It feels like forever goes by, hours and hours. You're never gonna see. They're gonna leave you to rot in this room. You're gonna starve to death, right? You're praying and dancing. It's not working. Right?
It's not working. I have no.
The guy on the
more
other
leads.
side of the window is trying to figure out if you're preparing an insanity defense or not. Like,
I got endgame here. There's a little bit of insanity here.
and then he'll come back. He'll say, "So," and close the door. He says, "So, Tanya, let's have a chat. I got your files. Yeah, sit down.
That shouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like it's a bad thing?
Everything's a bad thing in my line of work, honey."
I'm sorry to hear that.
He sits down. He says,
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do want to talk about it. Matter of fact.
Probably not to me, though.
I know, you're exactly the girl I want to talk to about this. All right.
Okay.
So I've got 2 missing person reports. 2 of them. Right? And, one of them, well, both of them have been, proven to be in proximity to you moments before disappearing.
I had a knife pulled on me by a pimp. I highly doubt I could actually kidnap anyone.
One of
I
them,
could.
one of them's your little brother, but you already knew that.
I did already know that. Why do you have to
The
bring
other
things
one-
like that up, man?
This is a police station. This is
What
what
the
we
hell?
do here, Missy. All right. The other one, no, and he'll slide you like a photo, right? And the photo has a picture of you and Levi, and Jack and Omega sitting out front of the Kennington estate. He says, "This guy right here," and he points at Levi. And he says, "He's been mysteriously missing. We ain't been able to find him nowhere."
Well,
That's news to
clearly
me.
I found him.
Wait, I was
Uh,
never at the Kennington estate, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
Jack's not there. No, sorry.
Yeah, Jack. I don't think Jack was there. Yeah.
He says, so, what I'm curious, I don't think you know where this guy is.
He's supposed to be at an antique shop, and
Yeah,
I
I know,
have
we checked, the place has been wrecked. It's been wrecked. Matter of fact, it looks mighty similar to a couple more murder cases that have been going around. So I'm interested in finding out from
like-
you. I'm interested in finding out from, what do you know about this Levi fellow?
He's in. He has antiques, and he sold an antique to Judas.
All right,
and
what is this? Next, you asked me for immunity. Is that it? You're gonna play dumb? And just at that moment, right, like he starts to like lean in. He's starting to get pissed, right? And that's when the door bursts open, right?
It's Officer Omega.
It's
Please
not
stop
Officer
looking
Omega.
over. Like I swear to God, if this isn't Officer Omega, I'm gonna start crying.
It's not Officer Omega.
Who is it?
You've never seen this guy before, but damn if this guy isn't dressed to kill. He's got the crispest, the most evenly folded collar, the most brilliantly white shirt, the most perfected and fitted suit jacket you have ever seen. Even his tie it's noteworthy, but not too striking, right? Like, he's got shades. His hair is perfectly gelled, right? I mean, like, he is the epitome of perfection. He says, "Not another word, Tanya." And the detective looks up and goes, "You again." And the guy looks down and he says, "Me again. My client has no more answers for you. We'll be speaking in private now." And like, you could swear he was gonna like rip off his shirt and be a big S, like da-da-da, with the tone of voice he uses, right?
Are
Like,
you my lawyer?
he says, "Not another word, Tanya." He says, "She doesn't even know you." He says, "She's my client. She just hasn't figured that out yet. Now, please step outside." And he's like, "I can't let you in. She doesn't know who you are." And he's like, "All right, now, George, we've spoken about this. This is one of those times." And he's like, "What times?" He's like, "Look, all right, there are things that I know, that you know, that nobody wants anyone else to know." And George looks up and goes, "You son of a bitch." And he straightens his tie, even though it's perfectly straightened already. He says, "I know it." And then he just like, he walks over, right? And before George is finished standing up out of his chair, the lawyer is sitting in it across from you, right?
Oh my god, this guy.
All
Can
right.
I tell George that I hope his day gets better?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I would like to tell George that I hope his day gets better because it sounds like he's having a rough day.
She
and
said
I'm
that
sorry
without
for
my
that.
advisement. And George is like, shut up! And like slams the door.
Maybe he's related to Mini
He
Mike.
says, so the
So
lawyer
who
then say,
are you-
this is, I'm a friend of Judas.
Oh!
He heard what happened and
Wow!
decided that he wasn't gonna keep his money for very long. I don't know. But so here we are, and you'll be walking out of here in like an hour. Just play
Oh
along.
my goodness.
Just play. Can you play along with me?
Absolutely.
All right.
What am I playing along with? Who are you?
He says-
Wait, what's your name?
He says, he says, I'm the family lawyer.
Oh. Click.
Consigliere.
Right? And so Judas will or Judas's lawyer, right? He'll be like, just play along. Whatever happens, just roll with it. All right? If I suddenly don't make any sense, just roll with it. All right? That's how this is gonna
Okay.
work. Okay? And
I
so
can do this. I can do this.
he'll ask like, what happened, and you'll be like, I don't know. And he'll be like, strangely, I believe you, right? Or at the very least, he understands that whatever it is that's going on is not illegal or whatever, because he insists 3 or 4 times, like, I can't implicate you, right? But you do have to tell me so I know what I'm getting into. And you're like, no, right?
You're gonna think I'm nuts. You're gonna think I'm nuts if I tell you what actually happened.
He
So we're
says-
just gonna go with I don't know.
That's fine by me. That's fine by me, right? And so as you're having this conversation with Superman lawyer, right? The door will open up, right? And the detective will come in, right? And the detective will start to open his mouth about like warrants or like some legal thing, and the lawyer is like, "You did what? Hold on. What the fuck are you doing? I'm talking to my client. You don't you even say another word. Like that is horrendous. What are you doing? What are you thinking? I have to defend you in court. Get the fuck out of here." And George will be like, "Whoa, Jesus!" and like shut the door. And the lawyer will sit back down and says, "I got an image to maintain."
Hey, that's why I helped you out there with space. I was scared.
He says, "Well, damages to the station have been covered. All right, they can't hold that against you. They have been paid in full. And
Did Judas do that?
and what are you doing Friday night?"
Nothing to the best of my knowledge so far.
To the best.
I kind of have a bone to pick with a friend, but other than that, we're good.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you. We can leave now.
Why does everyone keep saying things I say are interesting?
Well, maybe you're an interesting person.
I'm just gonna what's it?
And he will stand up and he'll like open the door for you. He says, I'll pass your message along to Judas.
Thank you.
If you see him before I do, and he hands you an envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Please give this to Judas.
Oh, I gotta know what's in this envelope. I gotta get out of here first, though. I don't understand this. This is getting opened immediately. As soon as I'm out of line of sight. As soon as I'm somewhere safe.
I have to know!
What's in is there any writing on the envelope, or is it just
No,
completely
it's just a blank envelope.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take the envelope, put back pocket of my jeans. Should I just go to the front of the station, or am I
He says,
going back to
perhaps I
holding?
should walk with you. Perhaps I should
Maybe
walk with
you should.
Yeah, and then he
Maybe
will
you
put his,
should. I
like, he'll
pissed
put his
off a
hands on your
pimp.
shoulders, right? He said, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What? Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. And then he will
Alright.
walk out like holding you by the shoulders, right? And he'll be like, not another word. Not another word until I talk to the evidence people. You got that? Don't. And it's just like parading in front of the cops, right? Like,
Oopsies.
like don't mention any names. Don't mention where you hit the body. Nothing. All right? Nothing.
Whoa! Okay, well then, I'm not gonna react. I'm just gonna go. Okay. Okay, man. Sure, I'm getting. This is bad, man.
And so he will escort you to the front of the. He'll escort you to the front of the police station, and as he's stepping out, Jack is waiting for you. Actually, he's probably not like actively waiting for you. He's he's like stepping up the police station steps. Right. He doesn't look comfortable.
As like as soon as I get out, have I gotten my shit yet? At least, do I get my belongings?
Yeah. The lawyer will give
do
you
I still have my $50 in my wallet?
Thank God you went in that direction, because I was thinking a completely different direction that I was gonna get her out of here.
Okay, so Jack. Jack. Not that she was being nosy, because it's not nosy. Like, you know, he gets a business call. He's unconscious on painkillers, right? Somebody could be in trouble. So she picked up the phone, right?
Wait, what?
What?
The wife. The wife back at the hospital. Right?
Axel's
All right?
wife. Yeah.
Axel's wife.
Oh, okay,
all right?
yeah.
So,
Picked up
like,
the phone.
His phone rings, right? Somebody could be in
Remember?
trouble.
Axel's phone rings.
So she picked up his phone, right? And she picked it up, and it was Sally. And so she has a quick conversation with Sally, and she tells Jack, apparently there's somebody in the interrogation room that is desperately trying to get in contact with Axel, a Tanya.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
And so you will thus be informed that Tanya's in trouble. And you will march off to save the day, only to see, like, fucking Clark Kent himself, like, walking her down the stairs, right? And it doesn't make you happy to be anywhere near the police, of course.
Right.
But your
Probably
friend
some
is in
drugs
trouble,
in that backpack.
right?
But
No.
No. Go away. Stop looking.
So he will say, Mr. French, thank you. You know this guy. You've seen this guy, right?
Minnie Mike lost some weight.
This guy.
No.
This guy has
this is
actually
one of
gotten
Minnie
you
Mike's-
off the hook.
This is Minnie Mike's friend.
Yeah, this guy has gotten you off the hook when you made more rich friends than poor friends at one point in your time, right?
Yeah,
They
I
cease
know
being
this
your friends
guy.
after too long. But yeah, this guy, he's a lawyer who spends most of his time trumping everything up to look like he's defending super criminals, right? Because that's business.
But really, he's just paying off shit and being like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good, guys. We're good. We fixed your feelings. Shut up.
Yeah, like.
All right.
But, you know, it keeps the business flowing. People are like, you know, that guy defends all kinds of people that are in, like, super shit, and they get off all the time. Maybe he could help me out, right? So it keeps his clients coming in, but he always takes, like, you know, they were loitering, and so he gets them off on a loitering charge. But the whole time, in front of all the media, they're dirty. I can't talk about the investigation, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. This guy. This lawyer right here.
I know this guy.
I like him. He's cool. All right. Well, if I'm Jack. Hi.
Mr.
Hey,
French.
what's up?
Hey, how's that thing?
Hi.
All right.
I'm
So
out
we
of
good to
jail
go?
now. Yeah, I guess. Is everything? How? Axel was supposed to get back to me. Why is Axel not here? Why are you here?
I'll take you to go see him. We'll go see him.
What's going on?
There's a few
Why-
things
why
that need
are
to be
you-
caught up on. But
Oh,
we'll go
no.
over that when we get back to see the other guys.
I fought a pimp with a knife. I am a jail-hardened woman now. Let's go.
All right, Miss Badass, let's get.
As long as your character's laughing, that's the whole point.
I'm gonna hail a cab at this point.
All right.
Uber.
So Clark Kent will go his way, and you guys will hop in the.
I'm gonna thank him. You know, be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, and again, thank you for send Judith my
tell
regards.
Mark I said hey, and I still got that. I got that $5.
You get that $5? Yeah, I'll let him know. And like as he's walking away, right, he pulls out his cell phone, he dials the number, says, "Yeah, no, she says she's not doing anything." Like as he's walking away, right? He says, "Yeah, no, she's got the bill."
Okay, so I'm gonna hail a cab.
And so like you'll hail a cab, and into the back of the cab you go, and I imagine the moment you're in that cab, you're open the envelope, right?
Oh, but yes, I would like to open this envelope now that I'm out of line of sight of the person who gave it to me. So.
I'm telling the cabbie if it's not the same cab driver from before.
It's
which I'm
not.
assuming
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
I
the cabbie
would,
that I need to go to the hospital, and it's for Axel. I'm dropping his name for these free cab rides.
Every cab ever is gonna be on Axel's tab for the rest of his life.
Actually, it's under my where's it at? My gear. Free cab rides using Axel's name.
Oh my gosh, that's
Hold on,
amazing. Oh
sir.
my goodness. So yeah, I would like to see what's in this envelope, please.
All right, so you
I'm not
open
going
up
to
the
tear it
envelope.
open. I'm going to carefully try to, and then end up ripping it apart anyway, because that's what you always try to do. Oh man, what is this? What do you mean it's not $500 cash? Come on, I really need $500 cash.
So that I whispered it to you on Twitch. That's what you find. You can react to that as you see fit.
Okay. And that's gonna go back in the envelope, and we'll give that to Judas when I see him.
On our way to the hospital, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out the book. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just casually just reaching into my backpack and pulling out this book.
The book,
become a reader.
the book is for the record, it's like handcrafted, leather bound. It's got some strange foreign runic language like carved into the front, in it like where the title would be, like as if hand by a knife was just like cut.
Is that your diary?
This is nothing. Don't worry about this. And I was just like, I'll
really
open it
cool.
up.
What's it made out of?
I'm looking for pretty much for information on that other path to see like if I'm on the right track of where I should be going or should be doing or whatnot.
Okay, so you're gonna start flipping through the pages.
Yeah.
And do you write anything down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write down the address of where the information was and kind of write a question of like other path or like what happened or something like that. I'm kind of doing this like, by the way, I'm kind of doing this in a way that she can't really see what I'm writing. Like I'm kind of like up against the
yeah, you're doing that. No, you're totally doing that corner thing in the back of the car.
Yeah, so you write, okay, and this is what you see. Actually, I don't need to fucking whisper this one to you because this is not gonna make sense to anybody. Anyways, you ask if you're on the right path, like you do the different paths and stuff, and you see like you turn the page, right, and the book will start to like scribble another illustration for you, right? It's a picture of a fork.
Okay. Odd.
It takes a second, like it's not instantaneous, right?
Right. Okay.
What you looking at?
Sense. Nothing. Just trying to make sense of something, and it doesn't seem to work out for me right now.
Well, can I help?
I don't know. Don't know yet. Too soon to tell. Okay.
Where'd you get your book?
I've had it for a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and close it and put it away.
Yep.
It's a cool book.
It is.
It's a cool looking book. I will actually it's a cool looking book.
It's an old book.
It looks like it was it looks like it's cared for. It looks like it is handcrafted.
Cared for is one way to put it.
Okay, so the cab ride will take you guys to
It's seen some shit.
Let's
put it that way.
It's seen some shit. And that is where we're gonna take our first 3-minute break. Unless it was something else you guys wanted to do.
So bad.
Oh, like everybody else is like, yeah, and then I was like, unless, and then everybody sat back down. That was well played. All right, we'll take our top of the hour break, guys. Don't touch that dial. We will be right back.
And leave the navigation system.